Okay, hold on. I don't feel like sneezing when I don't need to sneeze. Like, it's like right there. Okay. Kids, we're getting somewhere. Honey, come on, look. Hey guys, it is me, Miss MatchaBlossom, and today I'm going to be doing 9 simple Hanfu hairstyles. Now, as I was already researching for myself with these kind of hairstyles, I was actually doing this for my own well-being, but then when I noticed I was researching, I found some videos, but some of them were like very complicated for a beginner. You know, me, I feel like maybe I should make a video of this because I am tired of being confused and so much of a noob. There we go. There she is. So this is the wig that I'm going to be using, and the reason why I'm using this is because my natural hair, if you guys can see it, I don't want to damage it. It's been, I think, a year without heat. My hair ain't that long like Hanfu people, or just people in that dynasty. Let's just be real. So this is the hair wig I actually used in my other Hanfu video, where I made my first Hanfu video, my Hanfu dress. If you want to see how I made that, the top and the bottom with the belt, I will post the video somewhere above you. And I'm actually going to go ahead and braid my hair too, just because, you know, I can't be doing all that. Okay, so for starters, I love this hairstyle. It's my first one, which is the Usagi style. Now, when I saw this picture reference, I instantly thought of Usagi in the Han Dynasty. But to start off, I'm going to separate it in 2 sections. I'm going to take the front section, which is around 1 inch, and I'm going to braid it down. Now, what you're going to do with this is you're going to take the braided piece that you just made and put it underneath a 2 to 3 inch section, and you're going to pin it in the back of your head, whether you're using a wig or not. And you're going to take the piece that you have left over or open, and you're going to braid that down. You're going to turn it into a ball so it looks like a mouse's ear. You're going to actually do this on both ends of your hairstyle so it kind of makes an equilibrium, an equal balance. This is something if it's like really hot in the summer and you don't want to do your hair and you're putting the rest of it in the ponytail or something like that. This is a really cute, easy go-to without having so much effort, and you can just accessorize it to make it look more extravagant. I almost forgot to mention, you can add like your hair, the pieces that are out, you can stick them in and then pin them in the back, and I just add a bow in the back just to cover it up so no one can see like the height. Now we have hairstyle 1 complete. Hairstyle 2 is what I call the princess look, because it's something I can see every Chinese Han historical drama. I see every princess almost wear this similar hairstyle. So what I'm doing is I'm separating the 2 sections for the top ones first. I'm making little piggy tails at the upper top, and then I'm just doing it evenly and separated first because you want to make sure that's clean and unteasable yet. Now, this hairstyle is going to be a little similar to the first style, but a little bit different, just altered. So I'm going to take my pigtails and I'm going to wrap them in a circle. So it's going to look like a bun, of course. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to pin it because I want it to be a little cushion like mouse ears. That I'm going to braid down a piece in the front, which is 1 to 2 inches long. And then I'm going to just braid it a little bit so that half of the bang area is braided, and I'm going to wrap it around the bun. So of course in this clip I was a little bit confused, if you can tell. I was trying to figure out how to wrap it so I could do the loop, but I decided to do it in front of the bun, and then that way I can kind of swoosh it around and make a loop. And that was the whole point of doing the bun and the loop. So what you do on one side, remember to do it on the other side. Now you have more of an elegant but simple kind of hairstyle, and don't worry, you can add accessories and it dolls it up pretty well. The hairstyle itself is more something you can wear to a cute little tea party, formal event, or just for your birthday, like something more light and happy but a party environment. Boy, oh boy, this hairstyle I call the butterfly effect because it really greatly affected me to do this hairstyle. It was so difficult, let me tell you. So you're going to take your hair and put it in a high ponytail. And on that last loop, you're going to make it into a bun showing, And then I'm just simply taking the opening space that I made from the bun, and then I'm separating it into 2 sections. Once you take the 2 sections separated, I'm going to take a piece of hair that I have from the back. It's just like doing a hair bow. You're just going to take a piece of the hair and make it into the middle section of the bow, and the rest of it you're going to wrap around the bun itself. But in this clip, you're going to actually be seeing me taking sections down from the hair bun itself, and I'm just using it for the bottom half of the butterfly effect. But if you're a little bit confused, just watch the clip, see how I do it, because it's a lot more easier visually sometimes than verbally. And don't worry, most of the flyaways or the messy hair that you see is going to be brushed down or pinned away, so and as I was mentioning before, this is the other half of the hairpiece that I'm going to go ahead and put over the bun, because the other half is around the bun. Since it was too thick for me, I just decided to braid it down to have it a bit more firm, and then I put it over the hair bun, just like Lady Gaga's hair bun. I just simply pinned it down, and I'm going to cover it with hair accessories to kind of hide the thickness of it. Mine, it was one of the trickiest hairstyles out of all of them for me to do, because it was just a little hard to work with how to do a hair bun on a wig. Pinning, I'm actually making 2 pigtails out of the leftover hair material, and then I'm gonna loop it so that you can see the full like hoop of it, and I'm using my safety pins, bobby pins for it, just to make it a little more clear. You can mousse it, you can do whatever you need to make it look more firm. Talk about gorgeous and elegant and in the most refined hairstyle. This is something I could see like an empress or a concubine or someone of great wealth and dignity have a hairstyle like this, so hopefully it was easy enough for you. This hairstyle, I really want to call the subservient, and I don't mean to degrade anyone with this hairstyle, but I've always seen servants, or especially even in paintings, if not in shows, like wear a similar hairstyle. So what I'm going to do in this hairstyle for subservient, I'm going to just take a section in the back, do one more section on the sides of each side of the head, and I'm just going to go ahead and start with that, because you definitely want to make sure you can do the bangs. And then we're going to wrap it up and put it to the side. I did a hair tie. You don't have to do a hair tie. You can do a clamp and just attach it to the side of your head. But since I didn't have any, I just hair tied it, used some bobby pins, and I attached it to my head. I'm actually attaching the bobby pins to the elastics, if you can see here. This is the second hardest hairstyle because this is a wig stand, not my head. So it was a lot harder to put this on. Once you have the hairstyle complete, I'm going to braid the back where you saw the back ponytail. And I'm braiding it all the way to the back to where the back looks designed. But the end of the braid, you don't want to do anything yet. You're just going to use it as a bang. So the ending part of the fringe is going to be your front bang. Now with this hairstyle, it's very cute, pure, and innocent, to where it's fulfilling for summer and spring needs. Now I like to call this the Mouse Buns. So the Mouse Buns remind me of a cute, really cute mouse. Of course, the rest of these hairstyles are inspired from the game Nikki. So what I'm doing first is I'm detangling the hair. It's very important to do this because you want to make sure when you tease it a little bit more to its par. So after this, I actually left the braided fringe, so leave that alone. And then I'm just simply doing two pigtails. Two pigtails, I can't even talk. You just turn them into a bun from the ending. They're already teased, so you don't really need to do much. And to make it more closer to your head, I just use more bobby pins to make sure it's more secure and more mouse-like. I think this is suitable for any young girl of any age, and you can dress it up or dress it down with any hair accessory. It's very easy, on the go, beginner friendly. Even you can definitely wear this any summer, spring, festival, firework event and still feel really adorable at the same time. Now, hairstyle number 6 is the Ming Dynasty fairy, in my opinion. It's like the Ming fairy. So I like this because it's a side swept, very easy go-to. So first things first, take a side of the head that you want to side sweep your bangs over. So I'm using the left side of the wig stand to side sweep my bang over. Now I'm going to take 2 pieces of my front section of the hair, and it's going to go over in the back like it's like kind of a half updo. I'm just bringing it towards the back, and we're going to move it all the way to the right side of my face, or where the right side shall be. So I'm taking the left part and the right part and letting it meet on the right side of my face. Now with those 2 pieces that you actually created, you're going to make a long braid. I'm just doing a straight regular braid right down the middle. Once you have a braid, you're going to loop this around, and this is going to be one of your first loops out of the 2 loops to make the braided side. Now to secure the braided loop that you just made, you can use a small elastic rubber band, or you can go ahead and use a bobby pin to hold it in place so you can start on your next braid. Now, since you've gone ahead and add on the second loop, it's going to look like all one braided section, and you're going to use your bobby pins to hold that in place. So this is the hairstyle I think is more extravagant, Ming Dynasty, kind of like more historical drama inspired, but I really love it. It's great for a floral yet semi-formal kind of look. So this hairstyle really inspires me to think of Fire Lord Ozan from Avatar Airbender. Now what you're going to need to do is detangle your hair. I'm just taking a moment to detangle all the little bits, but I'm going to take 2 parts of this and actually section it off to the back so that it meets in the back. Here is a side section so you can kind of see how I'm sweeping it over. It just reminds me of something I've seen from some of the shows, but I'm just slightly detangling and combing through and sweeping it over. You can use gel or mousse to kind of keep it more in place if you have a lot of frizzies, or you just want to keep it very stern and, you know, clean. Now as far as the backs goes, I'm just taking a piece of hair and I'm putting it in a ponytail and then pushing it upwards, and then I'm bobby pinning it in place. This is going to help make the little oomph on the top of the head so it looks like an emperor inspired hairstyle. But of course you can cover that up with either a hairpin or cover the little bottom piece, but this is a very simple and it doesn't even take long hairstyle. But you're basically done after this, and you can add your hair accessory. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that completes the 7 simple Hanfu hairstyles. I was going to 8, but I lost the 8th one, so I'm sorry about the footage. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and I'm blossoming out! I'm so hungry. Hey, chicken fried fries. If I back it up, is it fast enough?